to Destin's screen. Getting set up top middle behind the Mauler, putting shots on R3. It looks like we got Enable coming back over. SQ starting to do a little flanking of their own. And Enable taking a very interesting route here, guys. He went down over the man cannon, through the power up. Now he just stole the sniper and he's heading back for SQ. So while it looks like they were winning the battle, Dynasty was top middle. They lost their sniper rifle, but check this out. Clutch for Dynasty also has the SQ sniper rifle. He's pushing through lobby and he just picked up a kill. If Enable can shut him down and pick up this snipe ammo, this could be huge for SQ, and even bigger if one of his teammates gets the rifle, guys.
I was going to say, I think it'd be more beneficial if his teammate picks up the sniper, because then they can take two completely different angles.
And it looks like Assault is going to grab that here for SQ. Meanwhile, we have Dynasty rocking the rockets down low. And Destin is going to be taken down by Assault. It was Destin with those rockets. Let's see if APG is going to pick them up. And this is going to be an interesting battle. You have both snipers in the lobby for SQ. The rockets are sitting on R1.
Yeah, right now it's really looking like Dynasty keeps winning these 50-50 battles. Every time it's kind of a straight up BR fight, I'm seeing Destin or APG or Heinz outshoot the players on status quo.
Enable unable to get a clean shot here as we've been watching him. Really just, you have Dynasty pestering. Finally he connects there for the headshot killing spree on APG. Just 4 minutes into this game, and you're seeing a 6-kill lead out of Dynasty, 31-25. Here comes the 4-player charge from SQ. And Enable once again taking the cleanup route. I love the way he listens to the call-outs and reacts, Scott.
Yeah, I like how he put away his sniper right there. A lot of players are going to go for that flashy kill. We saw Walshy try to do it last night, but Enable pulls out his BR and gets the guaranteed kill.
Chris, you're pointing to the screen. What are you liking over there?
It's Destin. He is constantly being a thorn, like I said, in status quo side right now. He's been playing great this series so far, and like I said, he's the X factor.
And
if he starts setting up, he's hard to stop.
And Ogre, too, was telling me at the end, you got to watch this kid. Let's stay on board with him for at least 2 lives. I want to see how he's playing. He's leading all players. He has 14 kills already. Nice cleanup kill once again on Flamesword. Now going up against 2 players, gets 2 shots on Ace before being taken down. Enable's going to pick up a double kill for SQ, but they trail by 4.
And with this sniper coming up, we haven't seen a whole lot of action with it. I'm expecting, with the game being this close, whoever picks up this sniper, if whoever uses it right, they can win this game.
And I don't think anyone expected to see Dynasty up 1-0 in the series and leading game 2, fellas.
No, especially not after our status quo has played the last few tournaments and at the 6-team LAN. I mean, status quo has been the staple of consistency for the last 3 tournaments. But right now, Dynasty really is just playing extremely well.
Really coming together the week before the tournament. It's just astonishing how good Destin is playing as well. 17 kills for him already. We're going to his teammate APG screen. He's going to be cleaned up by Flamesword. Meanwhile, SQ, they have Enable, who just got another sniper, and Assault's got a sniper as well. So once again, 2 snipers for SQ, and they're only trailing by 2 kills here. This is where we could see the big turnaround.
And they have to be careful. They have to get out of their base. That's why I'm glad Flamesword and Ace aired over, because that gives them the great opportunity to get headshots.
Enable making a mistake, sniping his teammate right there.
I wasn't going to call him out, but I'll let you do it. You're just going to die anyway, right?
I don't know about that. I mean, if he sniped the other guy, he would have lived.
And now we got Enable trying to line up a shot there. You see Heinz knowing Enable trying to get the angle there, knocking him out of scope. Great play by Heinz. The whole game, he's just been showing amazing support play. APG going for the double, almost a triple at the SQ base.
This game has been so interesting in the fact that these teams are playing with crazy strategies. They're playing a lot differently than normally you see Narrows played. Not as much up top control, a lot more down, lower, on the underneath part of the map and around each other's bases.
And here we go, 48-44, just two kills away is Dynasty. Heinz getting sniped at, he's gonna be forced to retreat. Meanwhile, you have his teammates all positioned in the middle. You got APG at his own sniper, Destin sitting behind his Mohawk. They're just gonna trust Heinz to finish this game for them.
Yeah, they really need to give Heinz a good route here. They just need to make some sort of distraction because Heinz is in a very bad situation. They're all looking for him.
Enable is right behind him. Enable is hiding behind that flag box. There he is, and he gets the beatdown. This is huge for SQ.
I'm surprised Heinz didn't even check that spot. I mean, when you're creeping around the base, that is one of the first places you're going to check.
And you know, he is regretting that right now. And Dynasty looks like they're playing scared. All 4 guys sitting back in the base. They're afraid of the sniper rifle that they know SQ has. It's in the hands of Ace right now, but he's just roaming the lobby. He's not going to see anybody unless he pushes to L1 or R1.
Well, right now, the snipers are also coming up in about 10 seconds. So Dynasty's just going to wait for that, give it to, I guess, APG, who's waiting for it, and have him pick people off.
A standoff here on Narrows. Winners bracket round 3. This is game 2. Hit him once in the body, but Destin survives. Clutch and friends trying to throw down some cover fire grenades. Ace looking for that sniper. Flamesword has the sniper as well, and Enable's got the rockets. So you have status quo fully loaded when it comes to the power weapons. Unable to connect though is Ace. He just missed 3 straight shots as Destin picks up kill 49. Hines pushing in on Ace, who has half shield. And Clutch is charging as well. Here it comes, guys. Dynasty looking to finish strong. Enable gets a kill on APG. And Wes is not going to live. Finally, Hines is going to clean it up. Dynasty takes game number 2. So a very close game number 2. Taking a look at the stats, Enable dropping plus 11, 17 assists out of Ace that game. On the other side, you're going to see a big game out of Destin. He had plus 9. Hines is there with positive 1, 12 assists, and he did a lot of the dirty work.
Yeah, and that he did. I said his stats were going to reflect how he was playing, but it doesn't show how important he was to that team. By hitting that man cannon constantly, that gave Destin the ability to get warmed up, get top middle control, and do his own thing.
It seems right now that Dynasty understands kind of what their roles on the team are. You're not giving, players aren't taking the sniper that not necessarily are the best with it. They're leaving it for the other players on their team that are better. Wes knows that he wants to be doing objective. Hines is definitely going to be a huge distraction, and Destin's cleaning up all those kills.
Awesome match. I'm surprised, I'm not going to lie. Did not have this in my bracket. Let's see if SQ can bounce back. We've seen it before, guys. Being down 2-0, SQ known to come back and win the series in game 5. But they are going to be up against a very strong Dynasty team here going into Oddball Guardian next, and it looks like APG's waiting for people to join his host.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be afraid to join his host if I was them.
And something very interesting here, Clutch was the one hosting at the LAN. Guys, talk to me about how host affects you in Halo 3.
Well, host is very interesting. A lot of players don't enjoy playing on host because they feel that they don't get the exact same type of bullet registration or shots that they would get when they were off host. A lot of times they might live longer, but it doesn't seem they're doing as much damage.
Gotcha.
I always personally liked host, ever since Halo 1, obviously Halo 1. But in Halo 2, you had a big advantage. And then Halo 3, it seemed you could almost live longer, though, at times. Sometimes the bullets just won't register the same way.
It was a weird feeling. It wasn't necessarily better or worse. It was just kind of how you felt about playing on host. A lot of people don't like it. Some people do like it. I remember Naded hosting for us. For some reason, the kid loved it, wanted it, and destroyed on it. But you talk to most of the majority of the players, and they don't ever want it.
You got Enable with the smile. His team's down 2-0, but SQ guys, they seem unfazed, you know.
And that's mainly, I got to give credit to Flamesword on that because he's a great leader.
He's just giggling.
Yeah, he knows what he has to do. I mean, he's played against these guys. He knows Clutch. They're all good friends. He knows they have the ability to come back. We saw it last event. Anyone can come back from a 2-0. Triggers Down did it, a whole loser's bracket.
And I love this attitude by SQ. This is the kind of attitude that's going to allow you to come out of a 2-0 hole. If you saw them not talking down on themselves, that's when you know you've lost the series. But with them giggling, having fun, you know that they can come back, and they're not worried about it.
Also, props to their coach, Monstar. He makes them always, puts them in a positive mood as well. Flamesword winning that battle against the Mauler guy. Now he's going to have the sniper, a big victory there. And he charges right back out, challenging Destin. Meanwhile, on the other side, we got APG sneaking up on Flamesword with the camo. APG is now going to have camo, sniper, Mauler. This is huge for Dynasty as Hines is going to be controlling the Oddball. Another strong start out of Dynasty.
And this is a great setup to hold right now because you know the Believe the Hype squad, the Status Quo squad, sorry, is going to be spawning at green, and they have only one way to get to that blue room setup, and that's through gold. Assault, or top middle.
Assault came up behind APG. Destin now behind Assault, and he's putting shots on Enable across the map. You'll see as Status Quo has taken over ball control. Flamesword getting in there, taking down Hines. Now he's holding the ball up in blue room. He's got Ace below him on the jump, and Assault at green watching his back. But here comes Destin causing problems and taking the ball. 4 down for SQ. Not looking good for the yellow team, guys.
Yeah, not at all, Chris. They really need to have Assault heat up with the sniper and maybe pick off at least one guy at gold so they can get a nice charge.
Beautiful colors up here on the main stage if you're a Lakers fan. We got gold and purple. Ridiculous colors, in my opinion. I'd be rocking black. But we got Clutch positioned in the blue room. Meanwhile, Destin is there with the ball as well. And you really got to like what the setup we have here from Dynasty. They have all 4 members on the same side of the map, and they're just doing a great job of swapping out for each other. Yeah, they definitely play this map pretty well. Looking at these land stats, Guardian Ball was actually one of their best game types, especially against Instinct, who dominates usually on Guardian Ball, and Stray Rippin, who we've seen play extremely well against FB and Guardian Ball. We got Clutch going up against 2 players, top, middle, trying to finish the kill on Flamesword. He does finish that before being taken down, but 3 were dead for Dynasty. You're going to see the play ball out of Destin. 4 down now. Let's see how Status Quo reacts here. They're down by 60 seconds. And guys, it looks like the camo is coming up very shortly here. Who will get it? Assault is going to get it for SQ. He missed his beatdown on APG down low, but he is going to finish off his own kill. Flamesword picks up a kill as well, but we're going to go on board with Assault. Want to watch this kid. To be honest, he's never blown my mind on the main stage, but he always seems to be putting up huge numbers on the featured stations, guys.
Yeah, and that, I mean, it all comes back to the tournament pressure. On the main stage, like I said, it's a different feel. Status Quo proved they can perform, but like you said, they haven't done it on the main stage.
He's on a killing spree. He's starting to impress me now. He's finally going to be taken down by Clutch. Ace has the ball. He was running it to blue, but a grenade is going to get a double kill there. Taking down Ace and Flamesword. Enable, the last member alive for SQ, is on the sniper tower with the sniper.
I'm surprised. I figured that this would be one of Status Quo's best game types, especially for the way their team's made. They're, like I said, fundamentally sound team. They're really good with strategies, and this game type seems to be about having those strategies and executing, and they seem like a team that's great at that.
And it's very early in the game, though. Let's see if they can get things turned around. You see the SQ charge. Enable picking up a kill. Flamesword pushing in first. Enable trying to chase down the kill on Clutch here. And nice job by Clutch to get in the sneaky spot. Almost stayed alive there long enough to get his shield back. But now you have Enable. Remember, he was on the sniper tower just a minute ago. Now he made his way all the way over to gold, and he's picking up headshots on APG in the blue room.
You know, a lot of teams aren't used to the gold room setup, so I mean, Status Quo may just not be familiar with it. Every team goes to sniper because you have so much more cover, but it's more effective to hold blue room, in my opinion.
I'm amazed because we have not seen a sniper setup yet. I mean, the ball has been at blue and gold the entire game so far.
And they've had no chance. So every time you kill them, they end up spawning at snipers, so you're stuck at gold.
Oh,
and it looks like Enable's going to pass that ball over to Ace. Sorry to cut you off there, Chris.
No
what
problem.
were you going to say?
Well, I think eventually we're going to see a sniper setup, and I'm going to guess when we see the sniper setup, it's going to make or break this game.
And here comes that camo. Enable is going to burn it, but Hines is going to take his sniper rifle. Dynasty up by about 30 seconds. And guys, let's listen in with the blue team. Can they close it out? They're 1 game away from advancing to the winner's bracket semifinals. The red team, Status Quo, really needs to turn things on.
Get ready to play. Bottom go one shot. Bottom go one shot. Camera left. Come in two. Say like Bradley. Say like Bradley. Top go. West, bait the ball. Bait the ball. Say like one shot. Front weak, Bradley. Top goal. It's not one shot, but it's weak. Top weak is weak, so. Blue window. Top blue. You need to hit him with one shot. Two. Ball's one shot. Sniping top mid. Or top goal. Ball's one shot. Sniping top goal.
Guys, I got to come in here. Sorry, Astro listening, people download running the graphics. I was just told by our commissioner, Anakin, if Dynasty wins the game, they will officially secure a spot in Dallas. On the pregame show, we said it's pretty likely they're going to advance. So it will be official. If they win this game, they will secure a spot, and you will see them at the championships.
That's awesome. They definitely deserve it with the way they've been playing the last few tournaments.
99 to 64 and counting. SQ back in control. Chris, like you said, we're finally seeing SQ or a snipe tower setup as we're seeing Ace actually rotate that ball down to green.
Yeah, well, right now, it's almost like these teams are more used to the blue and gold setup. As soon as the ball got over to snipe tower, everything kind of went crazy, and the setup was easily broken by Dynasty.
I saw it, and I got really excited to call it out, and while I was calling it out, I saw it just crumbling. APG taking down Ace. He is now holding that ball bottom green. You have Destin on the sniper tower for Dynasty sniping, and Hines, he's positioned top camo, so it looks like Dynasty breaking the SQ setup and setting up on their own.
And that's what they're looking to do. Notice how well, he was just sitting there holding onto the ball. He was just getting scrappy time, and that's what you're looking to do in a close match like this.
124 to 72. We're going to listen in for real this time.
There's only one line. I got it. 37.